Hey everyone, this is Alisha Costanzo and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a quick vloggy wrap up of me doing my writing game prompts. Now to be fair, I had 4 this month. It'd be nice if I was actually prepared. So I had 4 prompts this month and I kind of cheated a little bit, although technically not against my rules, but I combined 3 of them together into one, so I had like 2 projects to do, 2 assignments to do, and trying to mix 3 of them together can sometimes be harder than just doing them separately and just, whipping them out. However, I was able to combine 3 of them together. So first thing I did was journal, and borrowing one of my work cups. And I've got my journal prompts inside, and we are going to pick a journaling prompt for July. It will be a good one. Create a list of your top long-term goals. That's actually a good one I will enjoy doing. So, alrighty. I got a prompt to list my long-term goals, and so I did. A lot of those are writing goals, so I wanted to finish some projects, some series. I want to advertise my books and make a living on writing, which is of course the big goal. I want to run my businesses with success. I have 3, so I also want to move to Ireland, not right away, but mind you, although I was looking at houses in Ireland and I found one that I could afford, and I was like, oh my god, it's gorgeous, I would love living there. However, we're not there yet. Ireland does not have a good medical marijuana program going on. They're still kind of like about it. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time for them to open up on those things, because that is important to me. It manages a lot of pain and anxiety and those types of things. But anyways, I also listed that I wanted a movie or TV deal. I think a lot of writers do. It's a big goal. Don't know how I'm gonna get there, but it's a goal nonetheless. I also would like a safe house. This has been a goal of mine for a long time. I finally have a storm shelter because I live in Oklahoma. My house isn't very safe, and I have animals that keep me from getting out. So a new safe house with no animals, a long-term goal. I don't want to get rid of my animals currently, but it's part of the process as we get older. Not getting any more animals is the real goal for getting a new house. I also want to find joy for my husband. I don't want to get too deeply into this because I don't want to spill his personal stuff, but I want to find something that makes him happy. I want to help him find something that makes him happy, like writing makes me happy. So that is something I would really love to do for/with him. And that might be making sex toys. I would love to help him do that. That sounded really kinky. Not what I meant, but yes. Okay, my last one is to do a book tour, a book signing tour. That would be so much fun, and it's a lot harder as an indie author, as a self-published author. I am a self-published author and an indie author, and technically a traditionally published author, but that's more academic publishing than that is fiction publishing. And I say indie author because I've had other people publish my things, and self-published because I've published my own things, regardless of the fact that I own 2 independent publishing presses, companies. When I publish other people, they're indie published. When I publish myself, I am self-published. There is a lot of synonymism going on there, and they're not the same thing. So yeah, anyways, ranted that over. As you can see, there's my list. So the other 3 prompts was 1, my toolbox. So use a tool in my toolbox, which is just using a literary device or something that writers generally use to help spruce up their work, and purposefully trying to use something that I normally wouldn't use. And this time that is allegory. So let me explain to you what allegory is. I am quoting this from slate.com, just so that you know that these are not my words. I am taking these from somebody else, okay? Move this over here so I can talk to you better. Allegory is misrepresented as a metaphor, and it is not metaphor. It is essentially a form of fiction that represents immaterial things as images. So it calls attention to what it's doing, typically by giving those images overly thematic themes or labels, like presenting the 7 deadly sins as a procession of people named lust, sloth, pride, and the rest, etc. This is something that I am working on doing. I don't know if I did it really well, but I mixed that with my prompt. Pull one of these prompts. I want that one. Got one. So this says, every child has a monster that lives under their bed. Society's coming of age ceremony is to kill that monster. The time has come for you to be an adult. Oh, that sounds fun and weird and violent, which we all know I like dark and violent. So it's a good writing prompt. I look forward to it. Which was this guy. So I wrote this in 2 parts, and I paired it with allegory as well as my 4th prompt, which was to write a fan fiction, and I chose The Year of the Witching, mostly because I wanted to use Ezra. So I made Ezra my monster. Cute boy who's a monster. I had like 900 and something words in this, and I really liked it. I will post it up on my blog so you guys can read the whole thing, but essentially this girl is supposed to, is going to become an adult the next day, so she has to kill the monster under her bed. However, she knows and likes her monster and wants to save him. So she goes down under her bed to visit him, and he gives her something that reminds her very deeply of her childhood, like it has something that hasn't been her favorite since she was 6. And she has to come to terms with the fact that she has to kill him, and he's helping her with that because he is the representation of, or the act is the representation of losing your childhood and doing things that you don't want to do, that you have to do, and the horribleness of life and the unfairness of life and all of these things. That is what the act of killing a monster in the bed is for me. Obviously, as it says in the prompt, it is coming of age, and so I made the story her coming to the realization that her childhood is over and she has to deal with that. So to me, it was really interesting. I hope I did allegory right. It's one of those difficult ones. I probably could have named my monster something very specific to call attention to itself, but I feel like it's clear. I feel like it's clear. Maybe it's too much metaphor. I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, that's all I had to do this month, which was fantastic. That was fantastic. So in case I didn't get them in there, here are some of the bloggy bits. While I'm here, I noticed in editing that I did not give you guys my final word count for the month. So let's go through those numbers really quick. For fiction, thanks to NaNoWriMo, I got 11,020 words written. Fantastic. For marketing, I got 4,038 words written because I was doing blog updates with my vlogs for YouTube for Camp NaNoWriMo. And my outlining was 326, which is not a lot. I haven't really been needing to outline because I finished the first draft of my book. So, yay. All right, so that brings my total words for my July writing up to 15,384. So, yay for that. All right, let's go back to what we were doing. Anyways, let me know what you think of this kind of thing. Am I the only one who gives myself writing homework? Because I give myself writing homework every month by playing my rating game. But I really want to get better at what I do. And so homework is the way to do that, self-assigned or otherwise, to keep writing, keep trying new things. And in order to try new things and move out of my comfort zone, I've got to write things other than the things I like to write. And that is most of what I write, edit, and publish, are things that I like. So I'm working on it. And I feel like I'm getting better little bit by little bit. So let me know if you have any prompts for me, if you have any challenges for me, if you would love to join me on any of these things. I will absolutely host a live show where we do one of these prompts, play the games together. I would love to do that. And we can test each other's writing and share. I would love that. Let me know if you're interested. I might do it anyways, even if I'm all on my lonesome. It's fine. Okay, I'm babbling. Thank you for stopping by, guys. I really, really appreciate you. I will see you next time. Bye.